Welcome back to my videos on my perimeter wall on living in two worlds. Bit more updates. The last video we showed you where we had finished had done the bulk of the brickwork on the south side of the property, which is a long wall of 80 meters. This has been done. We've decided to hold off on the top beam for now and focus more on getting the walls themselves built and then come back to the top beam later. So now it's time to do the north side of the property, as the bulk of the back is done, which would be the west side and the south side, and the north side here. This part here has been done for a while. So what they're working on now is to come up this north side. As you can see, this is basically where we stopped a while back and focused on that other side. So now they've extended the beam here, poured one large post here. This will be a gate opening to get into the back of the property. There's a large post here. There will be another one on this side. Then there will be two more set back slightly and slightly angled in with a double gate across this opening. And then down here we've got more beam. We've laid it out. Sawasdee Kap. So here we've got the beam coming down this way. Some more steel work and stuff to be done. This will come down here. We've got one large center post with the 4 posts in between, same as the other side. This way I did a bit of a miscalculation, or it just didn't, not that I miscalculated, it just didn't quite work out the same. Here we will only have 3 small posts in between the large ones. And then the fence on this side will stop here at this post here. Then in this corner here we will bring access in off this road in here, and we will have a gate in here. We haven't quite finalized how that's all going to look yet, as the parking will be on this side of the house. So as opposed to trying to make a driveway right through the middle of this large front piece of property, which we're not sure we're going to do it yet, we've decided to come down this road and access in through from here. So what they're working on now is to complete this wall up to this large post, and then we will probably look at how we're going to do the front part of the wall. So Saturday, February 11th, on the fence again. We are on the south side here, pouring brick, mixing concrete and placing brick. Going to build these ones up a little more and continue on down this side, as well as we've got more block being delivered today. I think if you remember from one of my earlier videos, I said I thought we had enough block to do the job. Well, no, we didn't. And I'm not sure quite what I was thinking at the time, because yesterday or 2 days ago we had a delivery of 500 blocks. Today this is 1,000 blocks coming, and we have one more truck of 500 blocks coming tomorrow. Now I'm pretty confident we will have enough for the whole fence once we get all of those. So as you can see, a lot of hard work, unload by hand. And the other thing that's happening is our electrician is here and he's setting our power poles. Wasn't expecting this to happen just yet, but it's looking nice. Hit the truck with a crane. Not very often you see one of those here. Usually they do everything by hand, but Our power will come off this pole here, and determined we needed 4 poles. These are, I think, 6-meter poles, I believe. So they've set one here. They've got a second one there, plus 2 more. I know, is it only 1 more on the truck? Oh no, 2 more on the truck. So I guess that's how many we're getting, I guess. So try to get a better look to where we can see what they're doing. The electrician's there supervising them.
$4,000 for it.
Have you got 16,000?
It's 4,000 for one.
There's. Well, is he putting in 3 or 4? He's got 4 posts. One's in already.
3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. One's not ours. He's got 4 on there. Today we had the truck full of sand, struggled to get up this little incline with the dirt. I'm hoping we don't have the same issue with the truck with the power pole on it. So we're about to find out here. They shouldn't. This isn't a large heavy load. He's got dual tires on the back. Piece of cake. Nothing to it. Handle that easy. Yeah, I guess the tall pole is not ours, so we only have 3 poles. That other one belongs to somebody else, which is just fine. Let's see if we can get a better view of this. Today is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. What's happening today? Well, we have an electrician up here on top of the ladder. And if I look and see what he's up to, I see some channel here. And he's laying that on the top of the walls. I am guessing this is for running a lot of the wires in within the ceiling. As I see it come down inside the storage room where the panel will go. We have a lot of more pipe here or conduit for running wires in. And I see a lot of boxes, connection boxes. So yeah, we're gonna get some wires, more connections in the house coming. And we also have We also have plumbers in the house, and they seem to be marking out where toilets and whatnot are going. I believe they are cutting the drain pipes into the wall as opposed to having them come out in the floor. That appears to be the case. So that would tell me that once that's done, that we look at getting these floors poured. So, plumbers and electricians today. It's coming together. So we'll leave them at it and check with them later. So we've made a major change on where our fence is going on the property since we last talked. The last few times we talked about running our front fence off this large post straight across the front here, and then having a gate on that side for the parking, which will be on the right side of the house, thus leaving this property here open for future development. We've made the decision that the future development is probably not going to happen, so we've now decided that we may as well encompass all of this within the property. Noon has been concerned that what will happen to this piece of property if we leave it outside the fence, and I kind of agree with her. It will kind of become a free-for-all for everybody else and hard to keep it looking nice. So now we will run our fence off the front post, and we will come across the front of the property here. Just have to determine where the gate is going to go here, and we will follow over. We will follow along the front of this property line, inside these posts obviously, through to this corner here. And then we will, where we had planned on stopping this earlier, we won't. We will continue to run the fence on this side forward the full length of the property up to this corner. So have to mark this out now, lay it out, and I think then we will have these guys continue up this row all the way up until such time as they get to the front, and then we will figure how we're going to do across the front. So mark this out, let them keep going. You can see where they're starting one row of brick here, the first row of brick on this side, and looks like they're ready to pour some more concrete, but we need more. We need more things marked out, and they need some digging done. I'm not sure if the builder's going to bring the macro over to dig this or not. I believe he is, but we'll find that out a little later on. So, big change on the fence. Comfortable with it. I think it's a good idea. So now it's a matter of making some adjustments, and the fence is going to take a little longer than we thought, but that's just fine. Okay, today is Friday, February 17th. Bit of an update as to where we're at. It's a little tough to keep up to things these days as it's moving so quickly. One thing that's now been done, which I'm not sure I mentioned before, but our soffit panels are done. They're done all the way around the outside. I believe they're just finishing up the front. The electrician has been here for a while now, and he's got all of his electrical run. And as you can see, we have ceiling guys here. They're putting up their grid so that they can start putting up drywall. This being the main room. There's quite a bit happening in here. And in these rooms here, we've got the outside track up. There will be a raised section on most of the ceilings in most of the rooms. So it's something they're working on here. They've only done the outside track at the lower level. And then as you can see, there will also be a higher level in the middle, so they started to run that track. Out here, most of what they run is the upper section, and then they will do the lower, which will go around the edges. See a large pile of drywall on the front there. I won't bother them as they're eating, but as you can see, my electrician has got a lot of his stuff all run now. Our wires for our lights are here. We had a slight issue with him running a coax cable for TVs when in fact I wanted a link cable for internet. So they pulled out the coax and put that in, so now that's been corrected. In the bathrooms, they have poured floors now and moved the pipes within the walls as opposed to coming up inside the room. They've done that in all of the bathrooms now, so that's fine. And this being in here, our laundry room and storage room. This is where my panel will go, so the wiring is all coming down through here. Everything is actually looking very good as far as the wiring goes. Very pleased. And just starting ceilings in all the rooms. Nice to see they have a laser level. And I believe some work's being done in the Thai kitchen there. They're smoothing out the cement around the brick there. So we'll leave them as they're having lunch. We don't want to bother them. They work hard enough. Let's take a quick look at where we're at with the fence. As you saw before, the back has been completed for a while. Up the south side has now been completed. Up the north side here, we completed this section here to the back gate, and we've now started moving forward and go around the outside. It'll be a little easier. So up this side here, we will be coming all the way up through this second large post here. These will all be, this will be done full height wall here, which will take us past the front of the house. This will be our standard 9 rows of bricks. Then moving forward from here, we will go with 4 rows of brick, which is the height you see here. It will then have a beam across it, and then the top portion will be done with some sort of fancier fencing and allow you to sort of see through a little bit, and a look that Noon's been after for a while. So we will show you how that goes as it moves along. But so now they are preparing posts here, be trying to prepare the next post all the way up to the corner. Because we mentioned before, we are now going to run this fence all the way forward as opposed to leaving room for a restaurant here in the corner. We're going to encompass all this land within our house property. So this will come all the way up here with a large post on the corner, probably an angle one here, and then across the front to the other side with another fancier gate there in the middle on that side. So, and all of this here will be done with brick halfway up and with a decorative fence on top of that. We'll show you what it looks like as we get closer. So we'll leave her there for now. If you like this video, give us a like. I'll try to keep updates, probably move to weekly updates now, as it may be easier as there's so many different things going on. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. We welcome any comments. We'll do our best to answer them. And with that, we'll leave it there and catch you on the next video.